Hey guys and gals, let's build and take a look at the Off-Road Mountain Truck by Lego City. This is set number 60447. Contains 221 pieces, retails for $19.99, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for early reviews. So thank you, Lego. And that's essentially what we're going to be building today. In addition to the building guide, we get a set of stickers, and just for a vehicle, that's a lot of stuff to put on. And 4 number bags. And some loose pieces in the box. So, you know, it doesn't look like it's a group build, just a vehicle. So it's going to be a solo build here. Well, let's begin with bag 1. There's not a whole lot to show on that, so we'll set all these off to the side here. And I'm taking a breather from some of the other Lego themes just to do this. So this shouldn't be too bad. And I'm hoping that tile there is printed. Because I can... Oh! Indeed it is. Let's see here if I can get it right there. That would come in very handy for camping. And yeah, we gotta start with this guy here. I think he's the only minifigure in the box, so not too bad. Now for him being in the mountains, he's sure clean shaven, huh? And looks like he just came from the groomers, the barbers. So maybe he's well kept or something, we don't know. Let's see here. Looking for the camera piece. Now he comes with the camera. And this one looks good. I'm just taking a breather from some other themes and the bigger sets. I'm like, okay, I'm going to step back. Let's do something a little smaller today. And that I could still get done because I'm still pressed for time. So you can put the camera right up against his face. It's really good how Lego planned that out. And the map goes in his hand. Like that. So he's ready to go. Takes some of those perfect moment shots. Okay. Now we start the vehicle. And these are just packed loose in the box, so just be careful with them. And here we go. And I've been pretty pleased with the vehicle models in the Lego Lego City sets. What am I saying? The Friends are going to be released before the City, so yeah. But let me get that. I've been kind of a klutz all morning. I got up probably about an hour ago, just trying to get my bearings straight, just to see exactly what sets I still have to review, and I still have a bunch, probably about 35 or so left, and I got more coming in the mail tomorrow. And today is the 15th of December 2024. Oh, we're just covering those up. I thought those were spots for minifigures to sit in. At least we know the chassis is real strong. Alright. And so far the build is keeping my interest. Nothing's flaking off, obviously. This is pretty sandwiched, so I think this is going to be really meant for play. On the box, we even show that the hood opens up. I kind of want to see how that's done. That'd be kind of cool to do for my vehicles, so maybe we'll have to rob that idea. At least we got more of a... Oh, I meant these don't go in there like that. My bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, and these are not to be construed as professional tutorials or product reviews. I'm going to bring this more over here. This is just building it to see how well the set goes. More or less, these are my notes for when I do the actual video tour and review. These are like my thoughts on the set. So far, everything's positive. I have a feeling what's going to ding this set down is going to be the stickers. And Maybe some scratched parts. We're hoping those are not, the windshield is not scratched in this. But it's not too terribly bad. Yeah, this is really kind of a fun little build here. Just something to kind of kill the time a little bit. Because I got a bunch of videos to edit today, so this is the only thing I'm going to be doing in terms of reviews. I may squeeze another one in. Or just unbox one of the other bigger sets that I have. I got big ones and small ones that I got to review. Yeah, so this thing is really sandwiched in. So there's no way this is just going to flake apart unless you take the brick separator to it. But there's your chassis so far. And that's not too bad for bag 1. So bag 1 does the vehicle chassis with only 2 pieces remaining. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 2. Looks like we got that dark orange here. What do they call it? Reddish orange? Don't have a lot of that. I certainly don't have a lot of sand green. I have enough to build a decent sized house, but not enough to really build anything else. And that dark orange is pretty new, so I see some angle brackets in that too. Alright, let's see here. We're starting with the sticker on a brick, and we got a string. Well, at least we don't have to tie that onto anything. It's got the studs, that's even better. I have a feeling all these tiles are going to get stickers. Well, we got to put a sticker on that, and that's sticker number 2. That one right there. And I guess it's supposed to represent mountains. I thought it would be mud or something if we're going off-roading. Go off-roading, got to get mud on your car. And then there we go. I mean that's what it is. I should just turn on the ring light here. I have it unplugged. I've been keeping a lot of stuff unplugged because the electric bill keeps going up and up and up. So I got more people living here now, and I'm trying to keep the costs down. I've been wanting to try to find some of these for vehicles. There they are. This is how I obtain car parts, is by stuff like this. And, oh, Lego, come on. These little wheels, you know. I always get those questions, where do I get my parts from? Well, sets like this, you know, stuff that you buy off the shelf. You just collect a bunch of them here. And then it's a pretty quick build so far, making sure we're recording here. It's a good quick build. Whoops, you know what I did? Put that on backwards. My bad, my apologies. We'll fix that right up. Oh, this set doesn't come with a brick separator. If you make a mistake, you know, good luck. So yeah, this one's going to get hurt a little bit, probably half a point for that. So I'd say 9.5. I know some people say, why does it matter? Well, if you received this set from your grandma or something like that, and she doesn't know, or you're just visiting a friend and they give you this set and you don't have the brick separator, yeah, it's good luck with that. Just think of things like that. Okay, I can always use more of these in sand green. Jay, you're already planning what you're going to use the parts for? Yep, I'm going to rip this thing apart. Yeah, I mean, but vehicles like this, these are city ready. That means you can pick it up and put it in your city when you're done. That's the one thing I always look for. Can you put these in your city? Are they drop-in ready? This looks like it's a drop-in ready. It looks like we can have 2 minifigures sitting side by side. I guess this is the dashboard because this goes next. And I'm going to show you something. See, the steering wheel's not lined up with the figure sitting at the bottom. And yeah, I got to do my Whoops, I Broke It series. I hadn't even done that yet. I've been so busy filming other sets, I haven't even had time to do it. I've been so swamped with set reviews. I hadn't even done the moving forward to 2025. Of course, I need to get a haircut first, and I need to get off my buns and do that. Probably do it this week. Depends if my guy can get me in or not. If not, then I'll just do it. I'll put a beanie on and be done with it. Okay, so now we got to do the string stuff. I mean, these are not too bad, At least they're fitted with that in there, and I prefer these because I don't have to tie anything. And yes, it's pretty pricey for Lego to make those, but I'm very grateful because I don't have to tie them. And honestly, for $20 for this set, that's not bad, but it's how do you get that ripped open there without using a knife? I got another mess I got to pick up. Put that in that. I need to put a little trash can by me here. That's not a bad little string here. It's pretty long, and make sure that's kind of in the center there, like that. And then the other end goes here. It goes on the bottom side. This is probably the little winch for the vehicle. Oh, you just have to stick it like that. Okay. And then now it's telling you to coil it up. But you know what would be easier to coil this up while it's on the car? Because I don't want to have to sit there and wind. I mean, I probably could, but that would be no fun. Well, I guess we could real quick. Just kind of coil it up on there. There we go. All right. Just remember one like this. And stick these on here now. A lot of my vehicle ideas do come from Lego City sets. There it is. No, I got these. Oh, there's this guy. And then it goes right here. Yeah, maybe that's why we had to coil it up first. It's not enough strength to hold that together. And stack a couple of these. I've been seeing a lot of these rounded plates come in a lot of sets lately, so that's good news there, because I can always use these. I don't have them. No, I've seen them in 2 or 3 different colors. So, and then now we can snug that up a bit more. Yeah. And we have this here. Alright, now we got to make, there's 2 stickers you got to put on back to back, so we're going to take this guy and put number 3 on. 3 and 4 are different. They're just mirrors of one another. So I think what I'm going to do here, well, I got that on here as best I could. This is what's 2 things are gonna, possibly 3 things are gonna hurt this set. No brick separator, stickers, and possibly a scratch windshield. And I want to build, not stick things. The only thing I want to stick together is the bricks. And I don't mind paying a bit more. I know the F1 Formula 1 racing sets were all printed pretty much. And yeah, those are pricey, but you're getting printed parts, where this is just kind of, I'm going to be honest, putting stickers makes the set feel cheap. It just, like if I get them on crooked, it just looks cheap. And I'll bluntly say it, I don't care. Lego gets angry about it. It's just how it is. I know it's to save money and stuff, but it's expensive as it is. Let's make it feel more expensive. Instead, oh, we got this nice vehicle. Let's just put a bunch of stickers on the front of it. All right. But we're getting close here to finishing this up. I hate to think that's all the space we have for the bed. All right. So we use these. I've never seen this in this color before. That's that new dark orange, reddish orange. Orange red, red orange, don't know. It's not a bad idea how they did the rear lights. Maybe I have to snag that too. Jay, you're snagging a bunch of stuff, yeah. Put that right there. Let's take a look here. Let me get that in. Yeah, it's not too bad how that is. And I'm assuming the one goes on the other side. Yeah, but it is keeping my interest, so that's really good. Bag 1 was real quick. Bag 2, it looks like we're just doing a bunch of small stuff at this point here. Medium to small. There we go. And then after that, we just outline the bed here. And as there's more people watching the style video, and there's just not a lot of builders out there willing to spend time doing slow length videos or long form. Everybody wants to do this because they can, you know, reason why, and I don't blame them, is they also play music in the background. They can just relax or put a movie on while they're doing this, and they can just glance up, look at the movie, or listen to some music while they're building. And where what I'm doing right now is just talking, you know. Of course, I could mute this out and put some music in it and be done, but then that would not be fun. Oh, wait a minute, those are not supposed to go there. Well, it's supposed to go like that. I thought they stuck over, and I thought, well, that would be kind of a sharp corner there. And yeah, at least I don't hide my mistakes. This vehicle only got 3 cylinders. Usually they come in even numbers, except for a lawnmower. Is this supposed to be some kind of riding lawnmower? We don't know. All right. This assembly here goes right here. So they got the lights like that. That's not too bad. I never thought about that. And then the other ones go the other way here. Just new building techniques. And oh, the book's already coming apart. All right, we have one extra round brick. Where did we leave off that? Let's take a look here. 'Cause that's technically done. I'm checking my work. Sometimes they'll randomly just throw a random piece in there. We don't know. And I want to check and be sure. This is the whole point about building stuff, is to make sure you're not making boo-boos. We just finished this up here. I mean, oh, I see where it goes. Right there by the steering wheel. And that's it for bag 2, with a few pieces remaining. It's not too bad so far. Alright. Move on to bag 3, and that's a lot of pieces in there, mostly small stuff. Maybe not. So far, bag 2 took the longest time. Wow, that's kind of a unique piece. Let's take a closer look at that when we're done here. So it looks like it's a regular hood piece with the hole in the top. So that's how they make the hoods open up now. Looks almost identical to a regular hood. Just they have that, and I bet this fits in here. Just a regular window. You know what? Get this in different color. You have a sunroof for your car too. Uh-oh, let's see how bad this is scratched. Alright. See that right there? Where's that radio? I don't know if I still have that around. I've been picking up a bunch of stuff here. And it's right in the middle, right there, right next to my finger. Unacceptable. So I'm dropped down to a 9. They can't pack it right. I can't grade it generously. You know, that's how it is. Because honestly, this is $20. I should not get stuff like this in this condition here. Looks like these are okay. Yes, I nitpick. I nitpick on things. I know for a little kid, like, these are a little scuffed. I'll fail a set just by the way it's packed. I don't care anymore. That one's fine. So solid 9. You know, in the stickers, probably going to be an 8 by the time we're done, or 8.5. You know, some say I'm a little brutal. Do you want honest reviews or you want sugarcoat? I can give you 3 YouTuber names that sugarcoat their reviews. Because the land sends them, the Ambassador Network sends it to them. To me, I'm looking for a good build experience. But if my build experience is ruined by... boy, that doesn't want to get lined up. Okay, we just built one of these so far. I think the other one's in reverse. Or maybe not. It looks like it's just a side mirror that goes there. Yeah. Okay. I think I've seen that before. Looks new to me. But I'm pretty pleased with the build quality of this. It's just the way the set was packed, and really the main thing I'm looking at is, you know, is this a group build? Obviously not. You can't have everything group build. That's kind of a new piece. That'd be good for fifth wheels or gooseneck trailers. Okay, so this bag's got a lot of small stuff you're going to have to kind of fumble through here. Okay. And then, okay, there's the instrument cluster. That's probably that and the map are the only 2 things printed. There we go. And this goes here. What does this do anyways? Oh, it's the snorkel. And this, I guess this fits right in this notch here. You know what I bet this probably is, folks? A hood release. I bet that what that is. But that's the thing that they use. There was a version of my truck that actually had that on there, where it's meant for that. So you can, if the radiator or whatever gets clogged, it pulls air from another source. And if you're going through creek beds and stuff. I want to get to the hood. And we'll get there soon enough. We're getting there. It takes some time. Alright. Because I kind of want to see how this goes together now. And I got this right here, which is cool. What does that look like, though, from your perspective? As I see the back side of it. That's not too bad for the instrument cluster. Yeah, I've been collecting those up. I don't really have a lot of use for these, because I do mine on a angular plate, but I think I used one in the bus build that I did. It's a nice part to have. A really nice part. Okay, now we're doing the hood, but we got to put a sticker on this thing first, which is sticker number 1. So far, it's not too terribly bad. I just think there's a little too much stickers for the size of this. And Once this piece comes out in different colors, you know what I'll be getting. And the only problem is it's sunk in. This would probably be good for more of a skylight. But that's basically what that is. Just a little window piece. And let's put it in here. Like that. And this is just meant to pop the hood open. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I mean, that's really good. That's a lot of detail for what that is. And so it's functional. I mean, it works. It works. Let's start putting that on there now. I like that. It's really cool. Make 2 of these and shove these back here. And that's what I'm looking at. There, that right there is what I call wow factor. Something we have never seen before. You know, a lot of us have been trying to figure out how to do hoods that open up. And that's it. May have to find a different way to hide the snorkel thing if you're doing a regular sedan, but this is a start. This would be good for a skylight or a moonroof for your car, sunroof. Kind of a shame a few of these came in scuffed, but but the build experience is pretty good on this. I'm having fun putting this one together, so this is a winner. Honestly, if Lego would have packed this better and it was printed, it probably would be a solid 10. Nothing's really ever going to be a solid 10. Usually anything that's an 8 or above is really good. You know. So it looks like that's made for cargo in the back. I mean, it's not too bad. And they put the scratch windshield in here. I'm disappointed with that right there, but and then this thing goes on the top. We're almost done too, so I like that. That is just cool. Okay. It even tells you too that opens up. Okay. Need that. Well, that's kind of flimsy. I'm sure we're going to strengthen that up before we know it. Cars are pretty fragile until you get to that point. Okay. And then we got the ladders on. These go here to strengthen them up. I'm always after trying to find those. Remember that pontoon boat? Lego finally released enough of those that I could make one of those comfortably. Yeah. I know my hands are in the way. I can't. When I'm building two, like my angle, I can barely see what I'm doing. So that's why I kind of show what I've done. You know, I can't. Some people are used to seeing the stop motion builds. I know you can check a viewer's YouTube history. And viewers would be dissatisfied. I mostly watch movies and listen to music on mine. I don't know. This doesn't look too good in the back. But Lego's still very limited on certain corners. Lego's meant to be a blocky toy. It's not meant to be scaled models. And that's it for bag 3 with only a handful of pieces remaining. And so far this is pretty robust. It's really nice and strong. I do like that working hood piece too. Alright, so now we have bag 4, which is the last bag. We're still missing a top and some tires and accessories and stuff. Okay. And we got stickers to put on there. On this, which is sticker number 5. Well, I thought we were going to get a teal tile. No, you put it on this gray tile. Maybe it's a two-tone sleeping bag. I would have just took a 2x4 plate and just stuck some ingot tiles on there and made a sleeping bag myself instead of trying to deal with this. I tell you, I think I'm going to ding off a half a point, so it'd be an 8.5. solid on this set just because we're just messing with stickers for such a small build. But that's it. And then this goes in here. Well, yeah, they could have gotten away with that with a regular. So that just doesn't look like it fits in there. It just looks kind of cheap. And then we throw the shovel in there now. So the shovel, maybe that's the sleeping bag for the shovel, and this is silver metallic. Okay, put that in there. And then now we start with the top. Now we haven't put the wheels on yet. So you think we would have done the wheels before we started putting accessories in. Looks like we're getting ourselves some kind of a utility rack put on the top of this. Oh, Lego, we didn't put stickers on these tiles. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, I don't think I have any 6x10s in this sand green colors, so that's kind of cool to see there. Okay, and then some of these. It must be the front lights that go on the front of the vehicle. Right there. Yeah, this is not really I would consider this as just an average Lego build. It's not too quick in terms of speed. It's just right for any Lego builder. So this would be perfect to put in your city. This would make a great truck to take on the beach too. Lots of little parts in here at this point. Let's get these tires. You know what, matter of fact, what I should do, stick these rims in it because they're just starting to roll all over the place here. There. Let's just start putting those on, and then we can cut through the chase. Jay, you're ruining the build. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, just to get them from rolling around because there's just so many parts on here right now on my workbench. You notice how I'm flinging these out because they kind of buckle? I just kind of smooth it out a little bit here. Okay, like that. Okay. And now that's what I'm looking for. We got a compass in there too. That might go somewhere. We don't know yet. And we're still not done with this plate. Obviously this is meant to remove. There's only a few studs on the top. So what I'll do is I'll put this thing, and it won't even be on a turntable. It's, oh, I would have stuck individual lights or sticking this on the front. I wouldn't have done that. Maybe they're trying to reduce part count and put the parts towards the stickers. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. We got to make two of these here. And make sure that these are lined up, because these are going to have to, well, one end's going to snap in here. The other end just kind of hangs. So that's, I would have put another one and anchored it down there at least instead of just having it sit like that. I know I'm critiquing the work and maybe I shouldn't, but make sure these are all evened up here. You think that they would have had this anchored to this somehow. I can see what they're trying to go for, but I don't know, just be careful with that. And then they show this on the top. All right. See, these keep kind of moving around here. I'm not a fan of that. And I got one of these in backwards. Let me put that in right. Yeah. We did pretty good on the vehicle Lego, and all of a sudden it's like you did a rush job on the top here. Not to say that I'm an expert, but I built enough vehicles to kind of know that most people are going to pick it up right here and these are going to come flying off. Alright, so slide that off to the side, and we got a bunch of crates here. Looks like the medical bag is, the first aid kit is Done. Just set that in there. You don't need to press that down. And then we have the compass and the binoculars. Put those in there. And the wrench, we're going to need one of those. And I put this on the top. I'm still waiting for Lego to bring out a 3x4 crate tile that kind of matches the texture of these. And then I think it goes on the top of the vehicle. Well, we're not ready for that yet, I guess. All right. And now we got ourselves a bottle of water. Throw that in there. We got ourselves a lantern or a torch, flashlight, what we call in the States, and a banana. Now there's enough parts in here to make another flashlight, so if you want to, just make 2 flashlights, but we're just going to follow the book. So you got extra ones of these here. You can make another whole torch. You got an extra compass. And then the crate goes on the top of the vehicle. Okay. All right. And then we put the tires on, which is kind of weird. And of course you want your lug nuts out because we don't want it to look extra fancy. There we go. So just be very careful because if you tip it over, things are going to come rattling around in there. And I still got to do the tour on this one too. Whoa! I'm really going off-road in there with only 3 tires. And that is it. And this is meant to take off. I probably would pick it up like this from these 2 ends and just peel it off. It fits right behind the brake light here too. So that's your stop. And that's what we have remaining there for the build. Okay, now we're going to set this up. Not really a whole lot to it. And yeah, we'll put him there. The map weighs more than he does. And I'm pretty pleased with the build. Whoops. Sorry, but I have to move the camera around a bit here. And let me plug the ring light because we'll need that when we do the tour. And why don't I build it like this? You know, because my hands would always be in the way, so I try to go a little bit of 45 on that. And in order to do that, we'll just tip his map down. Now he sits up straight, I think. No, but he's slouching. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to... I'm going to have to fix this outlet. Things just don't stay in it. Let's see, do I have everything not tilted here? Looks pretty good to me. And we'll put it like this. I think that's fine for what it is. And basically what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to run through it real quick. Let's turn that on because see now it gives me more light. I'm just going to hold it in my hand and just rotate it around. That would be a lot better. And we don't need to go too crazy on the review on this. It's just basically a vehicle tour at this point. So just take a look at the exterior, interior, and the accessories, and that's it. So let's start the formal tour and review. Here is the off-road mountain truck all assembled, and honestly it's a nice looking vehicle with some pretty cool features. First we're going to take a look at our minifigure. And he's got a printed map, so that is indeed printed. That's cool because I could use that for all sorts of stuff. He's also got a camera. Print work does go to the back, and he's only got a single-sided head, so he's forever just looking serious there. And here is the off-road truck. Okay, so let's start right here. This is all stickers, of course. You know, nothing really is ever printed. We got 2 crates on the top. And these do lift off. There's some stuff in there. Just got to pry them open. So in this one we got ourselves a little torch, banana, and water bottle. So we can always use those. If you can't get them on, just shake them until they fit in there. And then here's another one. We got the first aid kit, little wrench, binoculars, and a compass. Well, everything you really need. And that's the top of the vehicle. So they just sit on the top there, which is really nice. That's a good thing for supplies. And here's the other side of the vehicle. Now this thing's pretty cool. We got ourselves a little snorkel for the engine, but this also doubles up as a thing to open up the hood. That does open up. Just pull this and it just flings right open. And look at our little engine there. You can see the little lever down in there. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. We never had a working hood until now, so I like this piece. So if this comes out in different colors, you know what I'll be hoarding up. In addition, we also got ourselves a little winch in the front, so this does come out a little bit here. The string's pretty long. I'm not going to go out all the way, but it does go in pretty easily. It was easy to assemble. There was no knots to tie. It's all studded together. And here's the rear. Too bad this doesn't open up, but you know, that's to be expected. And the top of this does come off. Now be very careful. Don't pull it right here. These will come off. So what I've done is just grab it right here and just kind of hinge this up and it pops off. So that's just the top there. Just a 6x10. Here's the interior. Got a sleeping bag and a shovel in there. And I wish that sleeping bag was brick built, because that sleeping bag just looks kind of puny. I don't know what Lego's thinking with that. And here's the interior of the cab. Not a whole lot in there. And well, the only thing bad about it is that this tile here is not notched. They should come out with a special tile for windshields. So getting minifigures here might be a bit of a challenge. Let's try it and see. And you can tell it obviously seats up to 2 minifigures. So let's see if we can get our driver in there real easily. That's the whole point about these tours, is to see how easy they are to put in. For little fingers, yes, this may be pretty easy, but for adult hands, no, not really. And I'm already having problems in here. Just like with most vehicles builds, the hairpiece is usually what will get you. See, he doesn't go in all the way there. That's as far as he goes. So he does sit in there, but it's kind of cramped. They should have used some wall elements in here more than anything to clear that. But there is enough room for him to have a buddy or a girlfriend in there, you know. And that's pretty much what this is. It's a nice vehicle. It was fun to put together, honestly, and it does come with at least some accessories, so you could use this for a camping trip. This would even look good in one of my backcountry campground scenes. And it is a complete build. So we're going to start with build experience. And honestly, this was not a bad build. It was fun to put together. I did not have any problems putting together with terms of reading the building guide. It was easy to follow. The only thing is the stickers kind of just made this set feel cheap. I wish this stuff was printed. But other than that, though, it's not too bad. You're going to get a good build experience out of this. It's not a very long build, but it's enough to get you a good solid vehicle to put in your city, which leads to play value, and this thing is built very strong. So the build quality is meant for play, which is really good. No pieces really fell off, except if you're trying to correct some issues. And sadly, there's no brick separator, so make sure you have one on hand, because I had to make some corrections when I was building my version of this set. And yeah, this is a fully playable model. This is also meant to drop in your city. What is this? About 8 studs wide. So it should fit okay on a Lego City base plate. Now there's a lot of good parts to make other creations. You can possibly make another vehicle. I do like this hood piece, so I'm hoping that comes out in other colors so I can make other vehicles with this in here. It doesn't make it too nice of a hood. It's kind of recessed in a bit. Maybe if Lego made a custom piece that's flush on the top would be fine. But this makes a good sunroof or a moonroof for a vehicle. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this set. It's a fun little build. Now, my score on this is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. I had a few scratches on the windshield. A few of these windows came in scratched. The stickers, and no brick separator with the build. Now, in addition to that, this is also a solo build. It's only you and you alone can put this together, whoever gets the set. You know, it's not meant to be a collaborative build whatsoever. But for me personally, it's a nice, good addition for any Lego City enthusiast. You can just pick this up, put it right in your city, and it's ready to go. Overall, I am pleased. I just wish Lego would pack these parts a bit better and start leaning away with the stickers. I mean, for $19.99, that's a bit pricey for stickers. It seems about right for an average Lego set, especially in today's value. But for me, the stickers just, I mean, I don't know. Look at that. It's just a different color there than that. I'm going to be honest, it just makes it look kind of cheap, but it's a good solid build nonetheless. But tell me what you think.